What's up, Pokemon trading card game fans? Welcome to episode 95 of the Special Conditions podcast, where our love for Pokemon and collecting collide. Special Conditions is part of the Pokemon Professor Network. I'm your host, Adam Tuttle, and I'm joined by my co-host, Ken Pescator. What is going on?
Hello, Adam. What's happening?
Celebrations is what are happening all over the world.
I haven't opened a single pack. Not even one yet. I'm kind of holding off.
You can't.
Because
you have to have a celebration.
But I have product ordered, and it's like kind of coming in at different times. I'm just going to wait to get everything so then I can have like one major celebration.
Okay.
I like open it all at once, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm going for. So I've been patient up to this point. I'm looking at packs of Evolving Skies in front of me right now. So I'm still living in the past.
Yeah,
so.
I'm living even further in the past. I have a pack of Sun and Moon.
Sun and Moon base?
Base. I'm all about that base.
How low can you go? All right, that's interesting. But what do we have going on today's show, Adam?
Today's show, Duraludon VMAX is our card of the week. V-Union boxes have hit retailers. And surprise, they're all sold out. And same thing with celebrations. TN Comics opening of the week. Then we have Bayleef is our art of the week. And then we're going to wrap things up with a conversation about the upcoming TCG Live.
I'm so excited for this, and I just want it to be here. That is all. Yes. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That's all. Just want it to be here.
All right, Ken, you want to lead us off with the card of the week?
All right, so this week we are going to look at Duraludon VMAX, which has become a pretty popular tanky deck in the post-rotation meta. I guess we don't have to say post-rotation meta. It's just meta now. Are we past saying post-rotation because it's been enough time has passed? All right, good.
It is in the current format.
Right, exactly. Duraludon VMAX is from Evolving Skies. There's actually quite a few different variations of Duraludon decks. I've seen a couple different lists that look pretty different from each other, so that's pretty cool. But they all kind of rely around the engine of moving energy from your hand, your deck, your discard, and Pokemon around, essentially, for kind of like a combination of trainers, Pokemon abilities, just to shift your energy around and out to the Pokemon that you need it to be. But before Adam goes into the details of how this deck actually functions and plays, there are multiple ways you can get Duraludon VMAX because there's just there's always the art variation. So there's the regular and there's the secret, right? The rainbow. But
yep.
The alt full art. This is I love when they do this with the VMAXs. It's always the best art, Adam. You've disagreed with me recently on the best arts of these arts of our card of the week. So which one is your favorite here? Because
I actually like the hyper out of these ones.
The rainbow?
Yeah, because it reminds me of a corefish, a giant corefish.
Oh my gosh. It does. I can see what you're saying.
Yeah, if you squint your eyes a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, it looks like it has claws. I see that. That's funny. That's super funny.
You can't unsee it once you see it.
But these alt arts are so good though. I love that the backgrounds are like paintings, like landscape paintings. They just look so cool.
Yeah, it just looks like there's a crater in the ground and he's destroying the rainforest. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. But the the Gigantamax kind of glow smoke stuff looks really cool. Around it. Oh, and then of course you can't have Duraludon VMAX without Duraludon V. So for here, there's two versions of this. There's the single strike, but there's also one from Champion's Path. I like the art from Champion's Path much better.
Yes.
I don't know about you.
Yep.
But tell us about this deck, Adam, and how this works, and what I've heard the term skyscraper. I assume that is associated with Duraludon.
Yes. So
right.
Effectively, you've got two different Duraludon Vs. The first one, 220 hit points. It's steel, so it works with steel cards. This Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks after applying weakness and resistance. So it's got hard coat, so you have to do 250 damage to knock this thing out in one hit. So it's a little bit more tanky. For 3 colorless, this has Gatling Slug. Does 10 damage. This attack does 40 more damage for each metal energy attached to this Pokemon. So it does 130 just base if they're all metal energies. And then looking at the Dragon Single Strike V, it's a fighting and a steel for Metal Claw for 70. So 2 for 70 isn't too bad. And then a fighting and 2 steel, breaking swipe, 140 during your opponent's next turn. The defending Pokemon can attack or attacks do 30 less damage. So not bad. There's no weakness, but you also don't have that ability where you're taking less damage as well.
Well, it's like you almost have to use breaking swipe to get that same effect where you're saving 30 damage. You know, they'd still have to... They're still going to have to do 250 to knock you out because the 30 is coming off the top anyway. Exactly. If you use breaking swipe, right.
And then you evolve into Duraludon VMAX. This thing has 330 hit points, 0 weakness. It's got a 3 retreat cost. It has an ability called Skyscraper. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon that have special energies attached.
All right, wait. Help me here kind of put this into perspective. What current meta cards use special energy, or what decks use special energy? So does this hurt specific decks more than others?
At the moment, I don't believe so. Because like Shadow Rider Calyrex plays basic Psychics. Ice Rider Calyrex plays basic waters. Anything with Flaffy is going to use pretty much basic lightnings. I can only see possibly like capture energies being played.
Okay.
And then dark Pokemon, like for the hiding energy or hidden energy or whatever it is, where it gives them free retreat or 2 less retreat costs or whatnot. But
so like this, so that it kind of sounds like this ability doesn't necessarily have too much relevance here because
I mean you do have the Rapid Strike energy with Urshifu VMAX, so
okay, yeah, you're right.
You know, there is some situations where it comes up.
All right, what about this G-Max move?
So the G-Max Pulverization for 1 fighting and 2 metal. It does 220 damage. It says, this attack's damage isn't affected by effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. So this goes through Zamazenta V. Like, goes right through it.
Right, okay.
So, even if they attack and say, oh, your attacks do 30 less damage, it's just going to do 220 damage.
Yeah. That's awesome.
You're unstoppable. You're
Duraludon. This seems like an interesting deck. I think Justin from the Discord said he built one of these decks. I don't know how he fared or anything playing it, but I know he said he built one.
Yeah, so you can utilize the Cheryl because it heals all damage from each of your evolution Pokemon. If you do discard all energies. So you can get a couple attacks off, move the metal energies off with Bronzong.
And Metal Saucer him back.
Yep. And you can Metal Saucer, get him from the discard, bring him back. There's a lot of ways to make this work. And imagine being like 30 short and then moving the energies and being like, yep, I'm all healed up. And then you have to do all that again.
No, this, what I've learned to appreciate, especially watching people play matches online, is, like, when people could just pull off cool plays like that, like, it's so satisfying. You know what I mean? Like, this just seems like a satisfying play to essentially discard energy and then just move it right back. Like, it's just cool to see when people pull it off.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. And if I've learned anything, that 330 is a very strong HP.
Yes.
Because a lot of things can hit for the even numbers, but when you add 10 more to make it odd, it's really hard.
Yeah.
Especially with no weakness. At least with Eternatus, you have like Zapdos, Galarian Zapdos, so you can like bring that out and one-shot it pretty simply or easily. Sorry, and yeah, it's just there's not a lot that can just take this down.
Yeah. No, that I see. That's why it's like just a beefy tanky deck. I dig it. I totally dig it. But let's talk about these V-Union boxes, Adam. Did you get any of these special collections?
No, I'm gonna be honest. I did see a Greninja when I was out looking at celebrations.
And you left it?
I left it.
Wow. So there's 3 of them. There's Greninja, Mewtwo, Zacian. It's the whole V-Union thing and Professor Burnett, right? So I'm surprised you left it, dude. I'm very surprised.
I'm honestly surprised I did too. It is something that I don't have, but it's also something that I don't know if I'd use.
Who cares about using it? The collector in you didn't go like, "Oh, that's kind of cool."
Yeah, but I'm trying to find the Pikachu V-Union.
Yeah. Okay, so that would be the one that would get you to buy it.
Yeah.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. Very fair. I can respect. I'll allow it. But what is the scoop with people that are playing these things? Are they enjoying playing these things? Like how's the vibe kind of
I
been?
think it's more of like a joke. It's more of like oh hey, I did it.
So you don't think this is going to last?
I know kids are enjoying it. I know my son has seen, like, I've showed him videos of it, and like he enjoys it. He thinks it's cool, but I don't think it has very many legs.
Really?
It's just it's like a gimmick.
Is it too gimmicky?
It's too gimmicky, and like they threw it in boxes. Like, and I understand why they did it in boxes, but we've got 4 V-Unions right now.
But putting it in boxes, does that mean that like just so few people have the opportunity to play
right
this?
Now with the way
right.
It is? Like, at least if it was put in a set and you could make them in the reverse hollow spot, similar to how you did shinies, and make it easier to get them, just so people have like the ability to trade for them, because that would be the thing, trading to find out.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'm missing like the left leg of Mewtwo.
The leg, right? See, but that's the thing. They're so inaccessible at this point.
Yes.
Like that's like how many people could actually be playing this out in the wild, like to gather whether it's good or not, or fun or not. Like there's just not enough people.
Correct. Yeah.
You know what's a store going to get a couple cases of the boxes? You know what I mean? Like
yep.
So they sell 20 boxes in 5 minutes, right? And maybe 1 or 2 of them goes to someone that actually plays the game, you know?
Yep. Or to somebody that collects.
Right. You know, it's but you know, I'm still interested in how, like in TCG Live, which we'll talk about at the end of the show, but like how this is going to work, how they're going to show the stacked cards. You know, it's just it's a fun the play area just looks funny with these cards stacked. It's
yes.
Interesting. This Professor Burnett, that's the one that allows you to pull from the discard, right? Because you have to get the V-Unions in your discard and then draw them out from the discard.
Yes.
So this is like, do you have to run 4 of this? Is this like a crucial card to?
No, that's something that you could probably run 2 and an Eldegoss V, just in case you like discard it by chance.
Okay, I could see that. Yeah, like I just haven't watched enough video of these things in action, so maybe I got to do that. But
I would.
Very interesting. I can't believe you passed on the box. Did you at least spend on celebrations?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, and that's the crazy thing. There were like 8 Elite Trainer boxes, and there were 3 Zacian and 1 Sylveon. And I said, I'm going to get 1 of each and leave the rest.
Well, you're a good Samaritan, but like, wow, that's a lot of product. Dude, I never see anything. I see
nothing. I mean, I went back today.
Empty shelves.
That was on Friday, and I went back today. It's Sunday. Everything's wiped out again. It looks like it did before celebrations got there.
Wow. Wow. All right, well, I think it's time to open some cards, Adam. Like I said, I do not have celebrations right now. Well, I have it, but I'm not opening it. But I've got Evolving Skies. So TN Comics sent me over and a nice little care package that had a build and battle box. That's what I've opened up here to use this pack. TN Comics is your place for all your TCG needs, products, and fun stuff. They do really cool pack battles and all different types of stuff. Check out tncomics.com and use promo code
FullHeal225 because it's Delibird's number.
That's right. It is Delibird's number. So yes, we'll if you use that promo code at checkout, you get an extra 5% off. So everybody check out tncomics.com. They've been awesome to the Pokemon Professor Network and the Special Conditions podcast, hooking us up with cards for the longest time. Really, really appreciative and awesome people over there. So I've got this Evolving Skies pack, Adam.
I've got a Sun and Moon, like I said.
You ready for my code?
I'm ready for your code.
J9MYWJCDGBX2R. Okay, and it's a white code, Adam. Just so you know.
Really?
Yep. Darkness Energy, Shelgon, Lombre, Full Face Guard, Mareep, Zorua, Tentacool, Hoppip, Dino. My reverse is a Rapid Strike Skiploom, and my rare, a Leafeon V.
Ooh, there you go.
I'll take it. It's pretty. That's a pretty card. I'll accept. I'll allow it. The third thing I'll allow on this episode. I'll allow it.
All right.
Sun and Moon base. What's the chase in that set?
Ultra Ball, full art.
Yeah, Ultra Ball. Yep.
All right. JRDZZQBKYY6JX. Good luck, trainers. I've got a Lightning Energy, Torracat, Potion, Trumbeak, Paris, Caterpie, Makuhita, Chinchou, Togomadaru. Reverse Hollow is a rare Polisand and a rare Krebdominal.
Okay.
Womp womp.
I won this one. Thank you, TN Comics, for the cards. We really appreciate it. Make sure you use code FullHeal225 at checkout for 5% off. Thanks, tncomics.com. All right, Adam, art of the week, Bayleef.
Bayleef?
Another interesting
You won't
one.
Bayleef this art of the week.
Dude, you won't Bayleef how good some of these cards looked. I was very pleased doing the homework of pulling the cards art for this week. So we got some good ones here. This first one is from Breakpoint. Breakpoint is a special set to me because this set it kind of marked my re-entry point into the TCG, like as far as collecting is concerned. Like, of course, I was always into it, but I wasn't like buying cards in volume for a long time. So this is the set that I started buying cards in volume again, like buying by the ETB or the the booster box, whatever. But Bayleef from Breakpoint. The illustrator's name is Mizu. Mizu's a freelance illustrator and manga artist. I think we've talked about her before on the show. She's making cards since Call of Legends, and what I noticed about all her cards, and again, Bulbapedia is awesome for when you're researching artists because they usually have a link to like a database of all their cards, so you can see everything tiled out, like, and see all the art at once. It's really, really cool. But a lot of her cards had like trees and leaves and plants and all that kind of stuff, and this like awesome glowy effect. And that's one of the reasons why I picked this Bayleef here, because it's kind of like just in the sunlight, like beaming down on it. It looks like it's glowing. I love how happy this Bayleef looks. It's just like it's emanating just happy vibes.
It's like, I just had the best breakfast. I'm ready to go.
That's where you went with it? The best breakfast?
The best. It was the best breakfast.
It could be a very good breakfast because it does look super happy. But no, I love the rays of light coming in. It just looks really cool. Bayleef from Breakpoint.
Bayleef it or not.
All right, this next one from Lost Thunder, Keijimaru Himeneo. This is another illustrator that's been doing this a long time, since 1997, working on Pokemon Tales. Have you ever seen those books? Those are rare books to find now.
I haven't seen those.
Like those originals. Really? Oh, they're awesome. But the style of her cards is like I don't know. It looks like landscape paintings. Like there's a lot of depth.
It's like a Bob Ross painting.
Right? Like if you removed Bayleef, right, it would look just like a really nice landscape painting. Cool angle, like the horizon line is not balanced with the card, like it's off on an angle. So it just gives like this real characterized look to Bayleef. It looks really cool. I do dig this one a lot. But this next one, what is this one from? Mysterious Treasures. It's totally opposite of both of those cards.
This is
it's like
dopey.
Dopey? Is that really?
Yeah.
I don't think dopey. I just think it's like it looks very pale and cartoonish, but kind of cartoonish in the sense of like it kind of looks like it could really be alive.
It looks like it could be a Neopet.
All right, I can almost follow that.
Yeah,
but
it's literally got the face, and it's like if you painted one of the long neck, whatever pets yellow, it would look like this.
You know, you're not too far off there, but this is from illustrator Midori Harada. We've talked about Midori Harada before, of course, but I don't know. This was the person that used to do the guidebook maps. Remember? I think last week we might even did it. Yeah. I don't know. It's just hella cartoonish. I just love it. I don't know. Like you look at the other two that we've talked about, and they're very distinct. This is just as distinct, but
they're very distinguished.
It's just so cute. It looks like, I don't know, like it could be a cartoon on PBS or something like that. I don't know. It looks very cool. But then this last one, Call of Legends, Shin Nagasawa. This one's like Bayleef looking as like tough and daunting as Bayleef possibly can. Doesn't even look like a grass Pokemon. It looks like it could be like a fire Pokemon. It's in this just like super beefy pose. I don't know. Kind of cool.
It's definitely like it's got like a sideways angle. You're looking at Bayleef at an angle you've never seen before. Effectively,
you're getting like a little undercarriage action. You're kind of getting the undercarriage. No, but like it's like the back legs of Bayleef is like that boy thick. Like it's thick thighs. Looks really cool. Looks really really cool. But what I thought was cool about all four of these cards is they all look exceptionally distinct. Like they just look completely different in style, but none of Bayleef's personality is kind of lost in any of them. Like it's still just each card has its own vibe and own, I don't know, like emotion of the same Pokemon. I just thought this was really cool because they all look so different and each vibe of each card is different, not just the art style, but the vibe that's captured. So thought that was pretty cool for Art of the Week. But Adam, I think we should take a little break.
But first, we need to have a new Pokemon for next week.
Oh, do your PNG RNG thingy, my Bob.
I'll do my NG thing.
What is it?
And Swablu.
Okay. Swablu has a crocheted card, I believe, and I will definitely feature that for next week. That's cool. That's very, very cool. But now we can take a break, Adam.
Let's do it.
All right, we'll be back right after this.
And we are back. Ken, how was your break?
Hydrated. I'm very hydrated right now.
You know, I was on break and I did not get any water.
I was going to say you probably didn't get water because I don't know, the past like 5 podcasts worth of breaks, you've said that you forgot to like get water on the break.
Yeah, all I've been drinking is just coffee.
It's literally the whole point of the break is to like go wet your whistle.
Yeah, I didn't do that. Anyways, a little housekeeping real quick. This podcast is powered by Patreon. You can check ours out over at patreon.com/PokemonProfessor, where you can support this show for as little as $1 a month. That $1 is going to get you access to our exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. All our patrons are eligible to participate in our monthly Pokemon Go and TCGO prizes, or prize tournament, sorry. Registration's in the Discord. Hope to see you there. Huge shout out to our gym leaders, Absolutely Ryan, Dig Dug Rob, Grant, Jamal, JD Mojo Jojo, Magikarp Diem, Talon, TN Comics Wiz, and Big Za Minus.
Thank you all so much.
Woo-woo.
No, seriously. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
And a special thanks to our executive producer, Tish Smith. Thank you
That's
so
right,
much.
Tish. What up, Tish?
Whoop, whoop. If Patreon is not your thing, there are a few other ways you can help us out. If you're listening to us on YouTube, you can subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and if you're listening via podcast service like Apple Podcasts, you can take a moment to leave us a review. Finally, you can visit our merch store at PokemonProfessor.com/merch and pick up some special condition swag, like some t-shirts, coffee mugs, because
I was going to say, how could you? I know you're going to say coffee mugs. Adam's all about the mugs. He's hashtag mug life for sure.
Hashtag mug life. And then,
hashtag mug.
Yeah, we've got hoodies and stuff up there. Just go check it out.
Yes. All right, Adam, I want to speculate here. I want to kind of put a tinfoil hat on. I know that this is fun to do in Pokemon Go, and we haven't really done it with the TCG. So I want to talk about TCG Live, and I want to dream of what would make this game amazing, what would make the format amazing for it to work on vertical mobile, right? So we've said we wanted TCGO on the Switch. The Switch has a horizontal screen. Now this is coming out and it's vertical. How's it going to work on phones, Adam? Did you try the Yu-Gi-Oh? Because the Yu-Gi-Oh you said played vertical, right?
Yep.
And do you the width of the phone, does it make the cards too small where you can't really see your hand?
No, it was reasonable.
Interesting. So I don't know. What do you want out of this game? Like how does it have to function for you to like if it functions the exact same way, and we know it's not going to, but let's just say it was the exact replica of the same client that we've had for the past 800 years. Let's just say that was put on phones. Would you be happy with that? Because I would be happy with that.
I would literally be happy with that.
So my only expectation, like if I think this thing is going to make me that happier than the existing TCGO client, it really only has to make me feel this much better, and my fingers are going like little bit, because I would be happy with just a port of the existing thing over to my iPhone.
Yep.
So
even if it was like
janky,
like the Game
crappy.
Boy, like the Game Boy Color trading card game, like that one. That one was super awkward, but
but
I would take that.
No, if it was a direct port, it'd be totally fine. So I think where this is going with the battle pass and the different progression, persistent progression, all that kind of stuff, I think it's going to be awesome. Like I'm really, really excited, but I'm concerned about the vertical format. I don't know why. I don't think I should be. I don't know. It's just for some reason, I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm just so hung up on wanting it on the Switch or whatever, or wanting it on my phone, that I always thought that I would play it horizontal.
So I guess what I would want out of it is like when you click on a card, I would like to be able to position it and be able to zoom in on it, pinch it. I don't know if that will be a thing, but it's if you click on a card and you see it just a little bit bigger, that might not help. But being able to zoom into
it should
card,
full screen. It should go to full screen, or let you even zoom in past that, and not even a sticky zoom where when you let go it shrinks. Just let me zoom in and leave it there. That I hope that we have ultra high res images of these cards, so that way we could blow them up and they still look great. Could read.
I agree with that.
All right, let's talk about friends lists, social integration, how this is going to work with matchmaking, and do you think, did they say that, are the friends list themselves from existing TCGO, is that going to carry over? Because I know they talked about, the limitations of your cards and your actual collection for each copy,
you can only,
certain things.
the 4 copies of each card.
But what about your friends list?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Was that in? Did we miss that? Was that in the announcement? If that was in the announcement, put us on blast and let us know that we just missed it.
Yeah, it's Adam's fault because I should have read that.
I could see this becoming more like Pokemon Go, where Discord is going to play a more important role in the TCG community to like organize matches, right? Because I don't know. I don't know how the friends list is going to work. Like, when are these apps just going to have Discord integration?
Yeah. Right? That's all we need.
Oh, I don't know. But what do you think of the different currencies, right? Because there's the gold and then there's the crystals that you could get for like cashing in the stuff you can't carry over.
I understand. Like, we had tickets and we
Right.
had coins. So, like,
Right.
we're already used to two different currencies.
Then you had keys.
Oh, God, don't remind me. But yeah, we had keys. So, 3 different currencies.
No, I don't know, man. I think the transition is going to be very interesting because remember, we're going to have that week off of all games, so there's not going to be any TCGO happening that week before they decide to go live.
Yes.
So they haven't given the date, right? So like we still don't know when it's actually coming out.
Correct. I don't believe they've given us a date.
Okay, so this is going to be interesting to follow. This is going to be real fun to follow. I have high hopes, but low expectations because I just think all they need to do is exactly what they have been doing. And remember, this is not designed by, what was the name of that? I forget the name of the studio that Direwolf that did the TCGO client, the existing one. This is not that studio. So different people are designing this completely. So how much they're going to take from the existing client as inspiration or whatever, I have no idea. But, I just hope that, I hope that they have a cool way to track your collections. And if they had some kind of physical collection integration, that's exactly what I want.
Yeah, but then you could just print out a card and be like, oh, I have it.
No, not like a proxy builder. I'm just saying a way that you could catalog your cards, that's attached to your TPC account or something safe.
Yeah. That makes
back
sense.
it up to the cloud, like that element of this is super interesting to me. Like that's what I really like about it. So hopefully they'll do something like that. I hope. I don't know. I really do. But Adam, I think that's all we have for today.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking right now at a website. I don't know. It just says, at the present time, according to the main website, the only information available is that Pokemon TCG Live is available soon. However, the facts page posted on the website says that the shutting of Pokemon TCG online will only happen after Live has gone through its beta test and Canadian soft launch. Both of these will happen late, quote unquote, later this year. So online could close as soon as December or early next year. Early 2022 seems most likely, although the Pokemon Company promises to release more details on the timing of this soon, quote unquote.
Yeah, early 2022 for like a global release, dude, is still going to be amazing. We've waited so long at this point. Like the next 3 months is not going to kill anybody.
Right.
That's like it's totally fine. It's totally fine.
It's fine with me. I'm okay with it.
But I guess before we do go, Adam, because I know we had a shorter show here, but before we go, what's been your experience with Celebrations so far? We just watched. I don't know how many packs of Celebrations get opened on our Zoom call, but what have you kind of gone through so far?
I've gone through 2 Elite Trainer boxes, and a Zacian box, and a Sylveon box. And it seems as though I should have more of the like subset, which is like the Celebrations packs.
Right.
Like the actual celebration cards themselves. I have everything already I have 24 out of 25, so I'm still missing the gold Mew, or the gold shiny Mew. That's like the only secret rare. And it's weird because like hyper rare Alcremie from Shining Fates or whatever, that was super easy to pull. it was almost like I have like 6 or 7 of them.
But so I mean, I'm hearing, and even everyone on the Zoom was kind of saying like the hit rates from this set are awesome because there's not many cards, and like it makes up for, like, I'd asked like how does it feel opening these packs that have so few cards in them, and the sentiment was kind of like it's okay because the cards are so awesome, right? Like is that the general vibe right now on Celebrations?
Yes. Yep. Yeah, because
ETBs,
it's
all
like
that
you
stuff
want
at
to
retail,
pull
same price
Yep.
as, and how many packs in the ETB?
10.
Okay,
10,
so it's
10 Celebrations packs and like I think 3 or 4 of the regular packs.
right. It's an interesting set. It's an interesting set. I like the format, and everyone seems to be having a lot of fun with it. You know, like I don't know. It's, I guess the hit rates are just that good that it's exciting to pull. Dude, the surfing, I mean, the flying Pikachu that Justin pulled on the Zoom call was amazing. Absolutely amazing. And then Adrock, what did he open up?
He opened a
Blastoise. No, but then he had a Darkness Ablaze and pulled the Charizard.
Yeah, well, he pulled the Charizard, and then he pulled the Charizard VMAX.
Yep.
And he pulled the Charizard from the Celebrations as well as the Blastoise.
He was crushing it. He was absolutely crushing it. We
yeah,
had
I was like, you need to go to Vegas or to go get some scratch tickets real quick.
No, but the pull rates just seemed so good. So let us know how it's going for you. Are you celebrating or are you upset? But it seems that everyone's having a good time opening the set because the pull rates are so good. But that's about it, man. Adam, I think that's a show now. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you,
I
everyone.
appreciate you.
Yes,
and everybody that's made it this far. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, everyone.
All right, is that a show? I think that's a show.
That is a show. But before we go, Adam, I do want to give a couple shout-outs to our show supporter tier patrons. I'm ready to do this. You ready? Ace Trainers, Adrock, Alex, Andrew, Brian, Chad, Chris, Carol, Cody, David, Eric, Garrett, G-Stacks 87, Griggle 788, Harry, Haircross Boss, James, Jason, J. Michael, Justin, Canso, Cody, Ken, Lady Goobly Meat, Lynchbot, Malcolm, MDM, Pitts, Pokénabot, Purple Pancakes, Ricky, Sam, Smeatwad, Winston, Woodwoos, Wolf, and Zachary. I did it.
You did it.
One
Cheese
breath.
and
One
sprinkles.
breath. One breath. Yes. Thank you to all of them. Thank you to all our patrons. We really, really, really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. We could not do this show if it wasn't for our patrons. So you guys mean the world to us. Thank you.
Email us.
So incredibly much.
info@specialconditionstcg.com. Leave us a voicemail, text us, send us a picture, 732-835-8639. Show us your celebrations. Tell us how your celebrations hunt has gone.
Yes.
We would like to hear it and be able to talk about it on the next show. And as always, remember, trainers, if you're affected by a special condition, don't forget to use a full heal.